let's get to the most exciting division now.
I think so.
AFC West.
Let's start off with the Broncos. Oh, they did absolutely nothing for 2 years in a row. They are going to be the first team in NFL history to literally have the same roster.
Wow.
Good for them. They'll never make the playoffs again. As we go forward,
That's
um,
you can't. I don't think you can say that.
let's start off with the least exciting out of these three teams remaining that did make moves. Los Angeles Chargers.
Yeah, because
Nothing.
what
Nothing.
did they do?
Nothing.
They
No,
signed so the players that they did end up getting over to the Chargers were former Ravens. So as long as you play for a Harbaugh brother, you're gonna go ahead and get a job for the other Harbaugh brother. It's guaranteed.
they brought back Tier Tart. Good move for them, but not a new acquisition. Um,
Who was the running back they ended up getting as well?
Keaton Mitchell from the
I like
Ravens.
that a lot. I
I,
like that a
I
lot.
think he's a very solid player. Is he going to stay healthy? They also still have Amari and Hampton and Kamani Vidal, so
Yes, but I just think
probably not
like
going to play.
the run game for Mike McDaniel is going to be fantastic for those running backs. It should be at least on paper.
Well, yeah. I
Should
mean,
be.
They did go ahead and get Tyler Biadasz as well, did they not?
Yeah,
yeah.
they did.
They added
They needed
a guard as well, Cole Strange.
Cole Strange from the Patriots, and then they also brought in a tackle Trevor Penning. Again, I mean, here's the thing:
That was
is
last.
it's that was last. That was during the middle of last season. Yeah. The thing is like when we look at their offensive line healthy, it's a really good offensive line. It's not like they needed a ton of help. They just
Right.
needed strength in the depth.
You
Because
needed their tackle to play.
what what team is going to do good when you lose your starting left and your starting right at the very beginning of the season? Like it's just not good.
Yeah.
The Raiders made a ton of moves. They brought back Max Crosby to start off.
Not by their choice.
They brought
They have a
in
crazy good linebacking core now.
yeah,
Quay
N'Kobe Dean,
Walker and
Quay
Nakobe
Walker.
Dean, bro.
Nakobe Dean very injury riddled as well. So as long as he stays healthy, could be good for them. I feel like they're just throwing a lot of money out there, hoping they can get some names and get them into the door.
Agreed
Well,
of
they
the
only
injuries.
they could
Also,
only go up from where they were at, so like I don't blame them.
they don't forget they still have Divine Diablo as well. So like bringing in N'Kobe Dean, sure, he's been injury prone, but like they still had some other linebacking pieces there. Bob Spillane, no, he
No.
was in New England.
Yeah.
Um, previously of the Raiders. So they've got some other pieces that are also there that could at least alleviate the amount of time that he's having to play to keep those injuries at bay. Bringing in Jalen Naylor, a guy from the Vikings, not like a huge name, but he's a very reliable piece when you have him out there on the field. Um, but maybe makes whoever steps in at quarterback for them maybe a little bit more comfortable. I also expect them to go in and get receivers.
Whoever. You know exactly who they're going to have at quarterback.
Fernando
I
Mendoza.
I think they're gonna go ahead and try to get Kirk Cousins possibly over in Las Vegas as well. Imagine Kirk Cousins, Fernando Mendoza running around Vegas. That's a scary duo right there.
Kirk Cousins will oh man, what am I trying to say here? He's gonna ruin Fernando Mendoza. Like he's gonna turn him into a thug. Kirk 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 Thuggins, bro. He's gonna spoil.
Marco Chains.
Kirk
They're gonna hit
James,
the
bro.
Bellagio and the strip clubs all day long.
That would be the worst thing for Fernando
Kirk
Mendoza.
Cousins in Sin City just
Fernando
knows to go hand in
Mendoza
hand.
gotta stay straight edge, bro.
I think the Raider will figure out what the Raiders do. I don't think this year they take an immediate jump, especially because unless they can somehow immediately fix their offensive line. Obviously, bringing in Tyler Lindenbaum is a big move. I think they paid him way
Which would
too
be
much.
fantastic for the growth of Fernando whenever he is the quarterback.
That's going to help them bringing in Linderbaum, but I think they're still missing way too many pieces at both guards, literally at both guards and both tackles. I think they're massively weak. Um, Obviously, all of those issues can't be addressed in the draft or the remainder of free agency. or with the rest of their cap space, honestly. With them keeping Max Crosby, that mitigates exactly what they're able to do. I think this possibly was their plan in retaining Max Crosby with everything else that they got. But
See, I don't think the Raiders are that
yeah,
competent to go ahead and try to do that. So I don't know.
Tom
the
Brady.
Raiders
Tom
themselves are
Brady's
not.
changing
But
the culture.
Tom Brady, Tom
Tom
Brady
Brady's
is in there
changing the
making
culture.
moves.
No, he's just listening to what Alex Guerrero says, which is the stupidest thing he could possibly do.
Let's get to the most exciting team in the league. I'm tired of everyone else. Let's get to
I
the
would
most
say this is
exciting team in the league.
I don't know about you guys or how many people come up to you talk to you about free agent signing so far, but everybody that's come up to talk to me about free agent signing is saying that they absolutely love the Kenneth Walker signing for the Chiefs. You don't hear that from
Everyone.
other teams coming in and saying, "Hey, I love your signing for the Chiefs specifically." At least not
No,
in recent years.
here's the thing: everybody loves it. They also hate it because they
Yeah,
know exactly what the Kansas City Chiefs needed. Now we still have some other areas of concern, but this alleviates these
this
specific
changes
areas
everything for us.
so that we can go into the draft, that we could hit latent free agency, that we can go and pick up some of these positions that we need to help bolster the roster. This was the number one priority. You bring in Kenneth Walker. I'm a little iffy on the details of the contract because $14.3 million a year for running back is a little crazy,
But at the
but
same
he's
time,
still a
it's
little bit
accounting
of a
for like
younger guy.
what? It's counting for like less than 4% of the salary cap for next year. So really, who cares at that point?
This is essentially a 2 year deal with a team option or a void year in year three. Maybe we find a running back late draft this year. Maybe we find a running back in next year's draft, and then we can push Kenny Walker off. Maybe we want to keep him for that 3rd year. I don't know. It depends on production, health, things of that nature. But this gives us an immediate stopgap and massive upside at the position.
To me, it also says that like with the 9th pick, if there was any possibility of Jeremiah Love being available there, it means we're not going to go after him. With that 9th pick, we're going to be looking to
Best
pick,
player available.
yeah, to best player available or
Yes.
other
What
positions that we need help with. But
what this tells
I'm
me is that Jeremiah Love wasn't going to be there at 9.
No.
Probably you're right, but there was a chance. There was a slim chance.
We're not big on that chance. We got to go ahead and make that move.
I will say, like I'm I'm a little skeptical. What I think may happen and what I don't want to happen is that the Chiefs get so excited that they actually have a competent running back that they run the brakes off the man. Like
It's the
You know,
Chiefs.
Andy's not going to do that. He never did it with LaShawn McCoy.
I, okay.
Run the brakes. He ran him a lot. He didn't run the brakes off of him.
He did. LaShawn McCoy. Never mind.
I meant in Philly.
Oh,
Brother.
but he has the injury history. If we give him the ball too much, we might break him. We just might.
If that's an issue, we'll just let Pat throw the ball 45 times a game. He knows how to do that already.
He's done that quite a few
He
times
knows how
before.
to do that already.
I love our other picks. Kenny Walker is a game changer for the offense. We've got an offensive line clearly built to run the ball. And I think he is a really, really solid pass catcher. A lot of people are overlooking that in his game, saying that it's not that good. Those people are factually incorrect, and they need to go check themselves into an insane
He was
asylum.
one of the better pass catching backs last season.
Has been his entire
I just
career. I
love
don't
that
know
we have
what
the
they're
home run
smoking.
play ability player back in our offense.
Yes. And it opens up the pass game because now somebody has to actually respect the run. It's going to make the offense so much better.
We
But
might
let's
get
jump
more
to
than
the other
3
side of
yards
the
per carry.
ball. Yeah. Let's jump over to the other side of the ball. We addressed interior defensive line. And here's what Tyrus Tonga means for the Kansas City Chiefs.
I
Number
love this
one,
one.
it is a guy who can eat space. He is not a pass rusher. Do not expect him to go back and sack the quarterback. Unless he's left one on one, then he does have the capabilities to do so. But he is a space eater. He is a guy who will take up 2, 3 guys, stuff the run, let everybody else rush the passer.
He would essentially play
This
the Vanguard role in either Overwatch or Marvel Rivals if he were a character.
He's the tank.
He's a tank.
Here's what this also
Tank man.
allows.
Tank man,
If
tank man.
because we were not able to hit on defensive end in free agency, it is totally possible that we miss out on high end defensive end in the draft. We're talking Messidor could be gone, Bain could be gone, Bailey could be gone. Like all those guys could be gone by 9.
Bailey will be gone.
If all of them are gone by 9, then we must have to go for either corner or receiver, whichever is better, potentially at 9, or move back. This move specifically allows us to not forget about Omar Norman Lott, a guy who played at the 3 tech position at college for Tennessee and was a premier interior pass rusher from the inside who did not play nose. Frisk Jones does not like to play the nose. He likes to play the 3, which means that Omar Norman Lott has to go and play the 1 or the nose. And he had to put on 30 additional pounds. It's what made him injured this year. His body could not handle the 30 additional pounds. That's why he tore a meniscus or whatever, his ACL, whatever he tore in his knee. In the offseason, he now gets to go lose that 30 pounds. He's got a wide wingspan. He's very fast around the edge. He's now the edge guy. He's now the edge guy that plays on the outside, either next to Chris Jones or next to Tonga, while George Karlaftis plays on the other side. Defensive line gets that much better, and we can develop FAU or another lower tier defensive end that we can grab in the draft.
Don't kid yourself. We're not going to develop FAU.
FAU.
It's too late for developing him.
For developing who? Sorry.
FAU.
Oh, FAU. Yeah, fair. Whatever. Don't care either way. Like it allows us the ability to go and develop somebody else because we've got a guy here who can do it and doesn't have to worry about being a nose tackle when he's not a nose tackle. I love Omar a lot. This guy is going to be so good for us.
Ty Bob is rock hard right now.
Harder than a diamond in an ice storm.
We're not even talking about a signing or a trade. He's talking about somebody coming back from injury on our team.
Hand check.
That's the best thing about this offseason is Omar Norman Lott.
No, I think the one shock signing was the safety for us. I'm drawing a blank.
Alohi Gilman.
I just didn't want to say it wrong. Love
You're
that
welcome.
because his coverage grade is fantastic. I think that's gonna be a huge addition. We get a veteran safety in the room for us now. It's one piece. Part of the secondary
replacing Brian Cook, right? Like we need safety. Well, we need secondary help now, but that was a terrible pass. We got basketball on behind the computer over here. Somebody just
threw. It's only an 8.
Somebody threw a basket. Somebody threw a pass to somebody who wasn't looking, and it was hilarious.
It's only slightly over $8 million a year for Alohi.
Am I digressing?
Now we are, yeah. Tybo digresses.
It's only about $8.25 million a year on the 3-year deal that he got. I'm not sure on the specifics for guaranteed money or void years or anything like that. I've watched him play us on a regular basis in Los Angeles. I've seen him play as basically the backup in Baltimore. He's very good wherever he goes. He's amazing in coverage. He can realistically play any of the positions that we need him to, whether it's free safety, strong safety, or slot corner. I don't really think he's great on the outside. He's really good in zone coverage back there over the top, quick, and can diagnose plays very, very quickly. Not afraid to tackle either. So making up for Brian Cook leaving, I'm very happy with Alohi Gilman.
That's what I was trying to say when I got distracted by that awful pass.
Peter Tohu, do you guys know anything about this guy? He a corner from Miami, got injured last year, comes here as a free agent, really small deal.
Previous years looked like he was having fantastic times in the NFL, but with the injury history from last year being out the whole entire year, it kind of sucked. Don't know if he's gonna be the same player that he was once before, but numbers wise and everything that I've seen for him previously was he was a pretty decent player, and he can go ahead and be a good piece to have on our team.
Yeah, because we
Nice.
need the depth. Fun name.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Cool looking name.
Gator Kohum.
And you say it funny, so
We still have some very significant needs for the Kansas City Chiefs. Receiver is one. We need to find our next tight end for Travis Kelce. I don't believe Noah Gray is it. Jared Wiley hasn't been able to beat out Noah Gray, so much lower on him.
We don't know that.
We need we need another one. I would be okay with trading back in round one if the defensive ends aren't there, and
Would you
picking
not be
up
interested in staying there and picking Cardinal Tate if he's available, with the track record of recent OSU receivers and how good they have become in the NFL?
if Carnell Tate is there, I'm fine with it. If Carnell Tate is not there, here's why I'm not okay with it. I am a really, really, really big fan
Really?
of who's a Cooper, Omar Cooper out of Indiana.
Amari Cooper, yeah.
No, Omar
Omar.
Junior.
Omar
Norman
Cooper.
Lott.
I'm also a really big fan of Chris Brazel out of Tennessee, 6'5", runs a
Okay.
4.37, put up 200, almost 200 yards on Georgia this year on the head.
All right.
So
Don't have no
I
hair
like
there.
him a lot.
There's no
I
hair.
think we can pick up one of those two guys around 29. So I'd be okay waiting to pick them up at the 29 spot. But if the defensive ends aren't available and Tate isn't available at that 9 spot, I'd be okay with us trading back, getting a little bit more pieces for where we need them, and picking up Sadiq tight ends.
Can you Sadiq? You think he would be worth it?
You
What
just
do we
said
got
it.
to lose?
Like as far as
Did he stutter?
do you think he's going to be taken in the first round no matter what?
No, he's going in the first round. He's going to be a mid first round draft pick. He's going.
But it would be stupid to go and try to pick him up at 9.
It would be incredibly dumb to pick him up at 9 because there's still incredible value. Trade back, get a mid-teens pick up Sadiq, and then at 29, pick up Omar Cooper or Chris Brazel.
I like it.
Notable free agents that we've got going on right now. Quarterbacks, Kirk Cousins, Aaron Rodgers are still available. Aaron Rodgers potentially back to Pittsburgh. I think that'd be a dumb move for him. I
Neither of
think he
those
just
guys
needs to
shouldn't be
retire.
playing fucking football anymore.
Is there who needs a quarterback right now? Is it possible that these guys stay free agents until maybe a little bit into the season when maybe another quarterback gets injured?
Aaron Rodgers, no way. He's going to either retire or get out.
I was about to say, I don't think Aaron Rodgers wants to wait around for that.
Rodgers would be more of a.
I can see that.
Play.
I can see that happening with Kirk. But
yeah. Rodgers may do that to the situation wherever he's going to say he's going to go and retire until somebody does get hurt. He's going to be like, all right, I can come back and play for you guys.
Sure.
He's not going to wait until the season and be like, I'm going to go ahead and sign somewhere now. Kirk, like I said earlier, I can see him going to Las Vegas and going ahead and being that bridge quarterback for them. He's not going to get a starting job. He's going to have to be a bridge quarterback somewhere and help mentor the next quarterback coming up.
Receiver, two big names. One name that people should probably respect a little bit more. I think you would agree with this sentiment, Sean. Stephon Diggs, Deebo Samuel, and then Juwan Jennings. I would be a very, very happy guy. I'd be a very happy guy if Juwan Jennings was a Kansas City Chief. I'll be completely honest.
For the right price.
I think he would step in as our number one receiver day one.
I don't want that.
Deebo Samuel's a free agent?
Deebo Samuel is a free agent. I'll recheck
Alec
this.
Pierce $30 million, bro.
God, the
I will let me confirm on him being a free agent or not.
I don't think
he is a free agent.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, confirmed. He did he only had the 1 year in Washington. Stephon Diggs, I'd also be really happy with in Kansas City for the right price. For the right price.
I'd
Listen,
love
we
to
need
keep
a
him.
number one. Rasheed Rice is not doing it.
But
Travis Kelsey
maybe
can't be the
guess
number
what?
one
We
option.
actually have a competent wide receiver coach now, so anything can happen.
That's
Anything.
fair. It's also fair. We were lacking at wide receiver coach. Um, I would be also happy with either one of these defensive ends. Could we bring them in? Joey Bosa and Hassan Reddick are both still free agents.
I want Cam Jordan. I
I
want to
don't.
bring Cam Jordan
I
in.
don't want.
He's a defensive tackle. He's not an
I
egg.
don't care. I still want to bring him in for the team.
I would also love to bring in. Yeah, I mean DJ Reader is available. Cam Jordan. I'd be very happy with that as well. Shore up the interior, but
Do
also it's
we
going to be
have
a
the
1 year
money
deal.
to make signings? Like what are
Yeah.
we working at? What are we
Kansas
working
City
with?
Chiefs are currently sitting at roughly $19 million, $19.25 million in cap space after the Chris Jones restructure, which gave us $22 million. There's still the capability to go now 10 million of that with the addition of pick 29 will take 10 mil in cap space
I was gonna
for
say,
the rookies. So
yeah.
we're left with 9.25-ish $1 million. I think there's a couple areas in which we could carve out some cap space and be able to go get maybe one more person, if not two, depending on the deals,
Gotcha. Interesting.
which puts us in play for a receiver, maybe a
This.
Jawan Jennings,
I
or
mean, we
maybe,
kind of knew we were gonna be. We were gonna have some money to work with, but like you remember the conversation we were having at the end of the season, like we
yeah,
didn't
we were
have.
negative 40 in the
Yeah.
space.
The
And the
salary
moves that we've
cap is a
made,
real thing.
it's not a real thing, but the issue is eventually it does become a real thing depending on the deals that you have made available.
We're not the
And what
Saints. We're
that
not gonna do that.
means. Well, we just did it with Chris Jones, and we just kicked $22 million into next year's cap space.
Yeah, but we're not as bad as the Saints are. That's not
That's
who we
also
are.
fair. Bobby Wagner would be interesting. We do need a linebacker pickup. L'Jarius Sneed could be an interesting addition depending on how the draft falls out.
I was gonna say,
Bobby,
would you also still be interested in a guy like Sonny Styles if he's available at number 9 in the draft?
Absolutely.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, there's
Obviously,
again, it just depends
we
on
can get into more draft talk
availability.
whenever the time is closer to the draft itself, but just names right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it also just depends on availability. Who's going, and there's clearly not a quarterback out of
There now.
Fernando Mendoza.
Ooh.
I'm looking at him.
Ooh.
After Fernando
Are you
Mendoza
calling
is
me an
clearly
out?
gone. Take it how you like.
He is calling you now. That's what it sounded like. Take it how you like it.
I'm gonna punch you next time I see you. I'm gonna punch you really hard.
Bring it on, baby cakes.
He's gonna put you in that leg lock, something that you can't defend.
The Arabian leg.
The
lock,
Armenian.
can't stop.
Oh, the Arabian.
The Armenian leg lock is something totally different.
It's the other leg that he grabs instead.
I think there's some moves that the Chiefs can make. I'm interested to see what sort of cap space can be made because there are rumors about additional cuts or contracts being able to be moved around. Don't really know what that looks like. I've done some looking into the contracts that the Chiefs have. I don't see move being able to be made around, but be interesting.
We'll be back in the Super Bowl.
You heard it here first, folks.
You heard it here.
We'll be back when we get around the draft time. Hopefully, bring in some friends of the show, figure out what's going on, see if we'll be at 9. It's not even guaranteed, but make sure
I don't
you
think we'll know about that until the draft is actually happening. We're almost up to pick. Like we're not gonna trade that.
But it would kind of suck for the first time. Well, not the first time, but like so
the first time in Mahomes' era.
Yeah, first time in the Mahomes era having a top 10 pick where it would suck to trade out of it. But oh well.
It would suck to trade out of it, but value is far more important. I think. I think there's still some really good value. Like I said, Omar Cooper and Chris Brazel are guys that are not going to go into the teens. They probably could even be day 2 guys, and I still think they'd be wide receiver number 1s immediately.
I mean, with that new wide receiver coach, anything can happen.
We need one of those.
We do need one of those.
One of those things. Wide receiver one.
That would help out a lot.
Listen, make sure you stay tuned. We're not going to be consistent. It's the off season. We're consistently inconsistent. So make sure you stay tuned. Turn on the notification bell.
Hi Bob also has a baby.
I have and another one coming. So
another one coming.
So
he's got Irish twins.
Not quite, but close.
They're pretty much Irish twins.
Close.
Pretty much.
Hopefully the Chiefs will be twinning with back-to-back Super Bowl appearances this upcoming year and the year following, because we've got
Super Bowl
one of the league's best running backs.
Wins.
Till next time, go Chiefs.
Go Chiefs.